14-year-old Mexican girl arrested for fleeing wedding. She was sentenced to prison last week for running away from the wedding she had been paid to attend. Anayeli N was set to marry a neighbor in Guerrero, Mexico, whose family had promised her 200,000 pesos. The adjacent family had hired a band, killed a cow, and organized a marriage feast for last Monday. The groom-to-parents spent roughly 56,000 pesos, 2,600 United States dollars, on his wedding. But Anayeli, a Mixtec native, had none of it. That morning, she fled her family's home in Joya Real, Southwestern Mexico, and found refuge at her 15-year-old friend Alfredo. Nhome's arranged weddings for adolescents are nevertheless widespread among rural households, according to Barrera, although being officially outlawed since 2019. It took bravery for Anayeli to flee and refuse to be part of a tradition that forces underage girls in her community to marry by mutual agreement of their relatives in exchange for money, beer, cows, or other animals, according to Marina Reina Aguilar, executive director of the Guerrero Association Against Violence Toward Women. The groom's family requested Joya Real's community police officers to find Anayeli. They searched the hamlet, discovered Anayeli and Alfredo, and arrested them. It was during Anayeli's night in prison that authorities warned her and the other children that if she didn't consent to marrying her boyfriend, she'd be forced to pay back $2,600 in wedding expenses and accompanying fiestas. The community police are an auxiliary force that provides security in remote areas of Mexico when federal and state police are absent. Consequently, cops in small towns and villages frequently operate alone, according to Aguilar. The two were subsequently placed in protective care under Mexico's comprehensive family development system. According to a recent story in El País, hundreds of minor girls are sold into forced marriages every year. El País compared the practice to slavery since the girls are pushed into labor and undesired births. A notable instance from earlier this year included a 10-year-old girl who was sold to her father for a single bottle of mezcal. Guerrero, along with Michoacán and Oaxaca, is one of the nation's biggest sellers of child brides. Last October, when visiting the Guerrero highlands near Anayeli's home in Joya Real, President Andrés Manuel López Obrador was criticized for minimizing the situation.